Anyway, Justin Wu Lee coming in with the UN has officially lost it because they're handing out paperwork as if they have jurisdiction here to tell me what my Universal Declaration of Human Rights is. Check this out. All human rights for all. Okay. Well, let's take a look at what you got going on here, UN. They have all these little articles. There's, how many of these are there in total? 15, 26, 30 articles. All right. I'm not going to go through all of this, but I will give you the URL. I'll find that and get you a link. Let's get into some of these here. There's pretty much red flags within every single one of these articles, but I'll find you a couple here that are just blatant red flags. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of person. And security of person by who? Oh yeah, the state. Nowhere in here does it say you have the right to keep and bear arms and defend yourself. No, they will secure you in a FEMA camp is what they'll do. Alright, what else we got going on here? Here we go. Article 7's full of shit. All are equal before the law. What law is that? The laws that politicians make up? National Defense Authorization Act, Patriot Act, you name it? Alright, let's go on. All are entitled without any discrimination to equal protection of the law. Again, what law? Yeah, you're really protected under National Defense Authorization Act, aren't you? All are entitled to equal protection against any discrimination and violation of this declaration. But again, like you have jurisdiction here to be saying that kind of stuff, UN. I don't take marching orders from you, so get the hell out of my face. Alright, this is pissing me off. Violation of this declaration and against any incitement to such discrimination. Okay, a lot of that sounded like a lot of talking in circles, but whatever. These people are ridiculous. Alright, this one really gets me. This is Article 8 right here. It ended over there, and like idiots, they actually printed it over here. Some UN fools for you. Everyone has the right to an effective remedy. Who says that in this context? By the competent national tribunals for acts violating fundamental rights granting him by the Constitution or by law. Well, where's her? It says him. Do women not have any rights in here? Oh, hold on a minute. Are there no women's rights in here? It said him. Look at that. By the Constitution or by law. First of all, what Constitution? We're here in the U.S., pal. That needs to say U.S. in front of it, and there is no or. There is no or. So you can scratch that shit. What else we got going on here? Arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile. Well, how about National Defense Authorization Act? You want to go ahead and repeal that right now then? Come on. Again, his. It refers to everybody in the his. Him. I swear up and down there are no women's rights in here. None. Every time. Well, there's your discrimination. They keep making it sound like people are to be tried in international courts. It says nothing about a jury of your peers in here. Whoever set up the website to get this from needs to be tried for treason. This is unacceptable. Here we go. This is where I take my marching orders from. Amendments 1 through 10, known as the Bill of Rights, were ratified effective December 15th, 1791. There is where I take my marching orders from. Now, these guys, if I see you, I will bust a cap in your ass. Let me make that clear.
On behalf of the General Assembly, I have the honor to welcome to the United Nations His Excellency Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, and invite him to address the Assembly. Mr. President.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, fellow delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Each year, we come together to reaffirm the founding vision of this institution.
Are you old and feeble-minded? Take a look around. No kids inside? Probably because they're all dead. Good job. Running, jumping, aiming, and shooting. All of this at the same time. It's difficult, and you know it. Those kids won't stand a chance. That's an extra bonus and an extra cookie with your coffee. Running, jumping, aiming, and shooting.
Greetings fellow Americans. We are anonymous. Another update on Jade Helm and privacy is now almost gone, and we need to take steps to stop the crisis in a non-violent way while we still can. Sooner or later, brothers and sisters in America, a non-violent battle will not work if we fail to unite before then. So we still ask you to go out to purchase a firearm now, and not wait until it is too late. If this does not prove to you that we are indeed in deep trouble, then nothing will. And you are just a problem on the other side of the spectrum. When will you decide enough is enough and join our movement? The time to decide is now. Pretty soon, the ability to purchase any firearms will no longer be available to the public. Yet that does not mean you cannot get a gun. In fact, you can build one at home or at work with necessary equipment. If things in the major systems become unavailable, there are still alternatives to get what you want. The economy will collapse very soon, and then when it does, then the government will issue full-out martial law. Hitler did this when the German economy suffered a great collapse, and issued full-blown martial law. So expect these events from World War II to completion, and we still have time to prevent the full-blown martial law. Do not waste any more time if you truly value freedom and prosperity. We need to attempt to get everybody together and fight this. Most policemen and military personnel will fight against us, and very few will protect us. So expect that too. We got to step out this tribalism mentality on fraudulent politics, and unite together as human beings, who value true freedom without leaders and big corporations and big banks. The Federal Reserve scandal must end and take back our stolen goods, freedoms, resources, and much more. And the world is already devaluing the dollar, since they are awakened to the federal scandal, and will cascade and other nations will follow. China has already announced plans for a global reserve, while back, if you recall, and once other nations have devalued the dollar, then the government will issue martial law and people will be sent to extermination camps and concentration and slave camps for the New World Order agenda. They are doing this on purpose, and when the dollar does collapse, expect chaos and mayhem everywhere, and governments will come and insist the population to give up their guns, and then the people will fall into a complete dictatorship. Do not fall for it. Remember that they are the ones who caused the economic collapse to begin with. Do not give up your guns. Do not give up your rights. Remember that they were the ones who caused the problem. Let me ask you, do you recall Vice President Joe Biden a while back on national TV saying we need to strive to complete the New World Order? If we can succeed in our fight, we will build the most free world you can ever imagine. We will continue to keep you up to date on what is going on with Jade Helm. We will act out in violence when deemed necessary, and we do not want to act out in violence, nor do we desire to. We are fighting for a cause and for those who know about Anonymous. Join us for the cause we all wish and hope to see. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. United as one. Divided by zero. We can forgive, though we shall never forget. Expect us.
This is Dabu7. I want to turn you guys on to Chuck Burns for USA's video that he just put up. This is at a Walmart, or outside of a Walmart behind it here, in Easton, Texas, ahead of Jade Helm. And what we have is a tank sitting in the street that's chewed up the street, and it's just sitting there. Now it's got people's attention. And this guy was going around looking for, I forget what he said, I think garbage in the streets or something, and he sees this tank, and he's like, to my amazement, yesterday there was an even bigger one, a different tank. They come out today, and this tank's parked here, chews up the ground, everything beneath it. I mean, it's right here in the middle of the street with some cones around it. They're like, what is going on here? Why is there a tank sitting outside a Walmart right here in the street? And not only why is there a tank out here, this is the second day in a row. Apparently this is a different tank. So why has there been two tanks sitting outside of this Walmart in Texas? Anybody got an answer for that? Because this isn't a shipping container. It's not Humvees on flatbeds. This is a tank on the ground. There's no gas station here. They're not parked hiding out back of Walmart so they can run in and grab something. I'm telling you that now. And then putting these cones down. Get out of here. Two tanks, 2 days outside of this Easton, Texas Walmart. I'll leave a link. This is Dabu7 reporting from the Springdale Walmart, or the closed down Walmart in Ohio. I want people to notice I'm on the back side of the compound, and this wire runs a lot farther than just the old Walmart. It wraps all the way up around David's Bridal. That part, that peak right there coming up right in the center in the front of the building, that's David's Bridal. It wraps all the way down and around all this. As you can see, it goes over to the other building and all the way down the building. Now down here to the right, out of frame, hiding in the bushes, is a cop. I hope to maybe get a shot of him before we pull out of here. A couple pictures, but he's hiding on an off-road right down here, and he's watching this facility. So this is being watched by law enforcement. this spot in particular, and he's got the perfect spot. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get off this drone flight. We also have people in this parking lot walking out. There's cameras, so I'm going to try to give it a shot, see if I can get some aerial footage. Worst case scenario, they run me off. But here I go. This has been Dabu7 reporting from the Springdale, Ohio Walmart with the barbed wire on top of it.
But I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. For I have complete confidence in the response and dedication of our citizens whenever they are fully informed. I not only could not stifle controversy among your readers, I welcome it. This administration intends to be candid about its errors. For as a wise man once said, an error doesn't become a mistake until you refuse to correct it.
I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair, everything that really counts to be popular. I know about popular.
It's popularity, bitch.
I know about popular.
Where this say that.
I know about popular. And
Let me tell you about the popular plan. Kicking rocks, shooting blocks just to run from the man. Like an ostrich with his head in the sand. Puffy making a band, Wu-Tang making a clan. Let me tell you about the popular man. Running streets with his peeps just to open a can. The major plan is to gain all the fans. Mass pollute the demand, perpetrating the land. Popularity begins like this. The clothes, the hair, and colorful lips. Would you believe the popularity used to be shit? It used to not matter how much flow you could spit. It used to not matter if your pants was ripped. It used to not matter how big is your click. All that really used to matter is that you're fully legit. But all that matters now is how big is your dick.
I know about popular.
It's popularity, bitch.
I know about popular.
Where it is to say that.
I know about popular. And within a
Fuck your popularity. Does it even exist? Is life to end up on a list to get pissed? Decide not to take it more and ball up your fist? I'd rather be kissed by osteoporosis than end up on a list of people permanently pissed. The train to all the riches, I must have just missed. The paths I should have taken are gone with the mist. None of the shit matters. Popularity hits. They don't think about the mother in the rain with their kids. They don't care about the kids laying dead with their friends, needing blood, a syringe, a gurney, gauze, and some meds, and a real good surgeon to remove all the lead. Now next you need a lawyer to help you defend. They're taking all your money, and then in the end, you're hoping that they let your broke ass join in. Join in.
I know about popular.
It's popularity, bitch.
I know about popular.
Say this, wear that.
I know about popular. And within a
So to sum it all up, the popularity shit. They can all eat a dick or pick up, swallow, and spit. So they know how to flash it to get under your skin. And I'ma show them how much I can do with a pin. I'ma show everyone just how they begin. I'ma keep pushing hits till they pulling me in, so I can roll in a Benz. Clown until I don't know which town that I'm in. Bitch, I can't wait for popularity again. Live in the city of sin. Call me out, I'm game. Say what, where, and when. I put you under a spin. Like fish, we're missing a fin. A dog caged in a pen. 10 man's heart in a bin. So haters keep on hating, cause my girl is a 10. Standing on the walls of something ready to end. Like popularity was even real to begin. Who thought I'd have to sell my soul to get right in?
I know about popular.
It's popularity, bitch.
I know about popular.
Hey, fuck you. I ain't wearing this. I ain't saying that.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. We are reaching out to you in such a direct manner because we have exhausted every other avenue. We would like to take a few minutes of your time to inform you about the United States government's plan to murder over 120 million citizens. We do not have enough time to reveal all of the evidence or history on this plot. You must find the truth out for yourself. Open your eyes. People are already disappearing in the USA. The homeless are being rounded up in the night by military persons and disposed of. Mass graves are already in place, as well as millions of coffins that President Obama has bought himself for the citizens of the US. Each crematorium-ready coffin can fit 5 bodies easily. The citizens of America have already been divided into groups based on data gathered on them by census records, NSA spying, and labeled by markers on their mailboxes. There are 3 groups: the dead group, the re-education group, and the compliance group. The citizens labeled for the dead group are going to be rounded up beginning in mid-July and taken to one of over 800 FEMA camps in the US, each prepared to exterminate and dispose of over 220,000 people at one time. These camps have been built over many years and are equipped, guarded, and functioning as we speak. The citizens labeled to be re-educated will be sent to the camps to be brainwashed, re-educated, until the government deems them fit for circulation back into society. Lastly, the compliance group are those who the government does not see as a threat, but as those able to be bribed or simply weak enough to comply with anything the government demands. Already, in the US, soldiers from all branches of military are set up and actively running night raids in civilian homes, and more are coming daily. Law enforcement is set up to work with them. New military vehicles and equipment are being injected into the society every day. Obama states the purpose of this is for a drill that will help train military for combat situations and to get the public used to interacting with them. The United States of secrecy has kept you all blind, just like the US citizens are kept blind. Bills have been passed secretly, without going through Congress, without being seen or approved by anyone but the president alone. Bills that make martial law easily available, indefinite detention and torture of any citizen without hearing or trial legal, as well as the assassination of any US citizen without need for explanation, unrestricted by dictator Obama. The United States has been a police state for many years now, but it is coming to a head. Obama is planning on implementing martial law so he can further control the population, murder citizens, stay in power, and eventually bring about a new world order. Already Russia, China, and countries in Europe are in alliance with the US on this and plan to aid in creating one world government. We are not here today to discuss this, but to help save the people. If you think the American Holocaust will not affect you, you are sadly mistaken. This is going to spread. This is already taking place. People are already being murdered. The United States citizens need your help to save the country and their lives. It is time to wake up. It is time to stand and unite, as citizens of the world. If millions of us fall, we all fall. If millions of us are murdered, we can all be murdered. If you turn a blind eye now, the same will be done to you. This message may seem desperate and unbelievable to you. It is. The people of the US are desperate. The corruption in the government of the United States of America is unbelievable. Now that you know people will die, what will you do about it? We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Citizens of the world, we must unite, before it is too late.
Yeah, right there. I be cutting it bad, like machetes under the bed. Parents looking at me like 2 shots to the head. Lay his ass to rest. They think that would be the best. When I show up with this chopper, you best to just invest in a bulletproof vest. A bulletproof vest? I'm what your kids manifest when they're trying to take a test. They shoot up the schools, I shoot up your house, light it on fire and piss it out. No spiders like me left in the spout. Nobody like me, and that's no doubt. We smoking the green, you sit in the pout. The pussy is mean, she ready to mount. She step on the scene, I'm ready to pounce. The pussy was gold, I'll pay by the ounce. But still, I'm cutting it bad. Still making them haters so sad. When I climb to the top of this game and laugh, them haters gon' know they had. Some say that I'm a fad, pulling the strings that I can't grab, but I keep pushing back, like countries under attack. The same ones that like to laugh say shit when you're rolling fat. They calling you up to smoke them out and leaving you in the bath. You can do the math, how haters be hating so bad, posing as friends to cover the ends again and again and again. Some say that it depends, not how the friends may end, but fucking explain to me how much can one man lend. They're checking the scene, I'm fresh and I'm clean. You're placing the bets, my money's on me. I'm cashing checks with gangsta lean. You're stuck on the rocks like you's a fiend. I'm asking the devil that I just write this, so devil is yet so righteous. The devil says, it's alright, calm down, you're getting a little excited. It's me inside your veins. Let's fight joy without the pain. It's going through hell and still remain. Been walking limbs without the cane. All I had to do was sign my name in blood to make dividends like the president does. I'm getting money like my cuz Talibanis with the scuds, and all my Rastafarian brothers with the buds. This day and age, You gotta get in where you fit in, you know what I'm saying? The game today will chew you up and spit you out. And won't nobody say shit about it. Keep pushing, you'll reach it. This has been a public service announcement from Organized Confusion.